So here we go. Another series, another episode. Everyone always asks me about the old school and how it was, what went on, who was king, who done what was done, what lines, what was shit was getting done throughout the whole Sydney system. And you know, I can't answer that in 5 minutes. It'll take me hours and hours. But what I can tell you is that it was real. It was hardcore. It was multicolours, multi-styles. There was characters of all different characters that you could possibly imagine that were real and true. It was unbelievable styles we were getting achieved in Sydney. Some of the best the world has ever seen. We had the best riders in Sydney, not Melbourne, not Queensland, not Perth, not Adelaide, nowhere. It was Sydney owned it. Sydney owned everything. Anyway, it started in the very early 80s and it slowly built up. 1,000 rides, 2,000 graffiti rides, 3,000 graffiti rides, 4,000, 5,000. In 1986 there was probably 10,000 graffiti riders, and then up come 88. There was that many crews rocking, that many riders riding. It was phenomenal. The list went on forever. There was that many riders. It was amazing. It was train after train. We had panels, whole cars, pieces running on all lines. There was no buff, there was no cleaning. There was tag over tags. You would hop on a train and you could not read one tag because everyone went over everyone. Not a sign of disrespect, not a sign of being you're a toy, a sign of showing the ultimate bombing, the ultimate knowledge of doing shit and keeping it real and showing everyone that we're destroyers of trains, and we ate trains like candy, like a baby eats candy. We destroyed it, we owned it, we done everything possible, anything you could possibly imagine was achieved. And it was the best time. It hit its peak in 88, and then it went on the downside and the down low. And that's how it was for those years and periods. And everyone held the crown. There wasn't one rider held the crown for one whole year or 2 years. The crown went from one rider to the next, 1 month after the next to the next. Everyone had a chance to be king and prove themselves. It was amazing, it was real, it was true, and showed every style that was ever developed, and everyone was getting creative, and everyone was trying to be better than everyone else and do something that no one else done. Try new styles, blockbusters, wild styles, characters. Crews were getting involved, getting together, going to whole yards, 14, 15, 20 riders, 30, 40, 50 riders going to 1 yard, doing multiple whole cars, doing whole trains. It was amazing, it was phenomenal, and they weren't getting buffed, they were running. Like, I had a door-to-door running for 6 months. A bundle raisin door-to-door running for 6 months. They were run on every single line. It slept at every single yard. And it didn't get buffed. Everyone tagged the train. They cleaned the train once a week, but the panel of the train was still there. It was the longest running door-to-door in Sydney's history. It was unbelievable. It even spun me out. I still can't believe it that it ran for so long. That's part of Sydney's history. Something that's real and true. It comes from my heart. And I believe in everything that was done. It was on a massive scale that no one can comprehend. There were so many riots, there was so much damage getting done. There was flow pens that people were making, squeezing the pens, taking the knobs off the pens, squeezing them into flowies, and then taping them up and using a lid of a spray can as the lid of a pen, and say this size, and they're doing tags this size, this thick, and then put it on a cap of a spray can and twist it and turn it to put it back on and hold it on, and then not have a can of ink, and then they'll spray it onto the top of the pan to keep it full and keep it running, and just doing massive tags and just covering the whole sections of trains just with 4 or 5 letters. And it was amazing. It was the best times that I've ever seen. I haven't seen better. I've seen, you know, every country's got their own history and own version of what got done, but for me, for Sydney, it was the ultimate styles and the ultimate achievements got done. We had the best riders in the world were in Sydney doing the best outlines, the best characters, the best of everything. It was phenomenal. It was ruthless. It was unforgiving. It was treacherous. It was everything you could imagine. And it was all alive and real in Sydney. And it was beautiful. And I'll never forget it till the day that I die. There was nothing like it. And it was unique. And that's all I've got to say about it for the moment. But I'll come back and tell you more about the 80s and how it was and how cool it was and what was real and what went down, who got busted, who didn't get busted, who kept it real, who kept painting. And there's legends out there who stay kings still to this day called kings, and they haven't painted for 25, 30 years, and it's still remembered and respected. And that's what I can give you.